All right. So pulling from our dear friends over on the entrepreneur subreddit, Jason, this is a founder who has built a business that people want, but is struggling with one key point. I'm just going to read a little bit of this for everyone listening in. I have a killer business setup, but I hate sales. Help desperately needed. I've been at this for 2 years. I go to sleep every night beating up myself for not being capable of pushing myself to sell. My biz is in the payment processing niche. Every deal I make, I can get between $100 a month to $10,000 a month. All I have to do is sell, sign, set it up, and boom, I make money. My issue is that I hate sales with a burning passion.
I really hate cold sales. That's really like where you get the massive amount of rejection. That first email, that first phone call, yeah.
So for this founder, how do you get over yourself, get over your anxiety, and go out there and be shameless?
So founder-led sales are important early on because you learn about your product and how the market perceives it. Here, he seems to have product market fit already to some extent. If it was really strong product market fit, people would be ordering it online. If there was no product market fit, he would not have said this key sentence, I can make anywhere from $100 a month to $10,000 a month in just one deal. So obviously there's some product market fit here. And he actually says that all I have to do is sell signs, set it up, and boom, I make money. But he hates the cold sales problem. That's because when you do cold sales, if you're not qualifying the leads or you're in that process, it's going to be 9 out of 10 people, 99 out of 100, depending on how qualified they are going to be like, please stop bothering me. I don't want to do this. There are people who love that rejection. They take it as like a badge of honor. Now he says later in his thing here, I can sell warm leads easy. I have always worked those jobs. So what he needs to do is learn and take the same enthusiasm he had for creating his product to creating a replicable sales process. And that process should be, here are the people who I have sold to, go find me more like that. You could do that with an Athena assistant. Go to athenawow.com, hire one, have them set up the leads. You could do that with AI. There's AI solutions to start doing this. Or you could hire a college grad for about $50K a year to sit next to you and do these first calls. You write them a script, you tell them what to do, and you tell them, listen, it's going to suck, but every time you do sell somebody, I'm going to give you a $500 commission. Whatever the first month is, I'm going to give you the first month up to $1,000, whatever it is. And if they stay to month 6, we'll have a customer support person and a customer success person. They get month 6. So you get $1,000 when you sell it. They get $1,000 in month 6. So you set up an incentive and then you see an outcome. So this person just needs to understand that their chores suck. Nobody likes doing chores. There's some dishes in my sink here. I got to put them in the dishwasher. Nobody likes doing that. It sucks. But eventually you train people how to, maybe your kids, or you get a housekeeper and you teach them how to do it, and it's off your plate. So to speak. That's all they have to do here. Look at it as a challenge, just like building your product was a challenge. Get people who really do a good job at it and move on. It's chores, it sucks, and you'll get through it. And just take yourself out of that product. Do the first 10 and you'll be fine. Hiring sucks. Salespeople are difficult people to manage. At least the effective ones. Yeah. Effective ones are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
The more effective, so here's the correlation. The better you are at sales, the harder you are to manage. It's almost a perfect correlation. As the sales number comes up, the salesperson has more opinions, they have more chutzpah, they have more dexterity, they have the better ability to communicate, they have a better ability to communicate with each other. Therefore, they're going to treat the customer in the same way they treat you as their boss. Why can't this be better? Don't you want the solution? Don't you want me to succeed? Don't you want this product? They're going to use that same chutzpah, that same zeal, that same convincing energy against you as the leader of the company. So when you have one of these people and they're difficult, embrace it. Congratulations. You did it. You found a great salesperson. Go find 2 more. And then tell them up front, my Lord, you're so great at your job and you're so difficult to deal with. Isn't that funny? And then just laugh about it with them and go get a beer. Yeah. And just because the other option is they sell 10% as much, 20% as much, and they're easy to get along with. And then they're so easy to get along with. They don't want to bug the customers to, sell them something. These are unique individuals in all the world. Learn to do this and you'll unlock it.